I understand that I'm a bit late, but that is the fault of myself and no one else. Hello everyone, it's me, ZachMem103. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Hello to Sandslash, who was here as part of the JDB 21 Minutes crew. What the frick? I get that he fully paid Air Riders, but this is ridiculous. JDB has his own fan club now? What is this bull shanks? And hello to Rainding Random, who was part of the In 15 Minutes crew. Hello Nightbot, hello Seribot, hello Vigo, hello Mel, hello Todd, hello Lurkers, hello anyone watching this back on ZachMem103 Archives. I'm Eep, but I'm here. So we go? I'm Eep, but we go. So here we go again, with more of this peckin' monstrosity that is this shiny hunt. Let's get it on. I hate this hunt. I hate how long it's taking. It's frustrating me. The sound of a scared deer, Eep. We are relatively close to double odds. And that is interesting. Is all I can say, is that we are very close to double odds, and my tire wheel looks like I have something wrong with it. Because it looked very wobbly at the back of the tire here, but that's probably just me overthinking things. I don't know if that is me. What I do know is that I actually brought another game today. And if you checked out my backloggery, you already know what it is. I got Yoshi's Woolly World today, because I saw it on sale. So I took the opportunity. I was thinking Cleffer, not Igglybuff, but there you go. It was in that ballpark. I had a feeling it was going to be a Babymon, but I just couldn't remember. I just couldn't think which Babymon I wanted it to be. Double Yoshi Exploshi! Woshi! Coming at you live! In Yoshi's Woolly World. I hate that. I hate that a lot. I don't, actually. But, you know, that's just how it be. And we have Smooch him at Lake Acuity, so it must be baby time. It must be baby time. Baby time is here. Is today the day of the shiny baby, though? That becomes the question. What I don't like, also, is how many things are trapped. It's a double Yoshi Exploshi. Woshi. That's not a Shiny Charmander. I can tell you that one for free. I wonder, since it's reusing code from Brilliant Diamond, Diamond and Pearl, wouldn't the original basic move Pseudomethadol be 1 in 1,683 instead? I think it's been noted as using the Generation 6 and on Gen 6 and onwards shiny stuff. Rates is the word I'm looking for there. But I could be wrong. There's me in a princess dress as I have to deal with my nose exploding in several different places at the moment because it is being a bench. I clicked O and then you didn't O, but now you've O'd and O. Baby time is always when Baby Park plays. How pecking dare you? How pecking dare you do this to me? You can't hit me with Baby Park. You can't just hit me with Baby Park immediately tonight, Sandslash. How pecking dare? I'm expecting a Sandslash, a Rainding style heh in chat. You are literally hatching babies, Zach. Shush. Society doesn't need to know that. That makes it sound worse. Kind of regret saying that now. I regret saying that just a tiny bit. It's fine, chat. It's fine. It's all good. Except none of these babies are my babies, so I don't need to care about it. We'll just ignore the fact that the original trainer, that the OT says Zach, and we'll work from there, you know? It's just how it be. Talk to me. Talk to me. Not much really happened today. Not much really happened over the weekend, except for Donkey Kong Country 2 editing being up. Up to date. I popped up hearing society doesn't need to know that. Explain. Society doesn't need to know that these children aren't mine. These are not my children. Just because I am hatching the eggs does not mean that they are my children. We'll just ignore the OT. The original trainer of these Pokemon. That is what I said, Jetbolt. And that is where it shall be. Zaddy does not reject children, it's just that these children are not my children. Does that make any sense? You know which quote to insert here, chat. You know which quote to insert here. It's all I need to say. This is not, it's not my child. Not my child, not my problem. That's just how it be. $1,160 fair. 1164. We're just now patiently waiting for things to break open again because we're just not in the moob. In the moob? In the moob. I hate the fact that we are currently having the conversation about children after learning that one of my cousins is going to be having a child. That's nice. But hey, it's exciting news for them, so that's cool for them. Watch as this becomes another 8,000 plus hunt. I hope to God not. Because that would suck. And I would be very sad. I don't want this to go 8,000. Because that is way too many eggs. That is way too many eggs for it to be an 8,000. We're Masuda methoding. It should not go over 8,000 eggs. Arguably, it shouldn't have already gone over 1,000, but there you go. Unfortunately, the bad luck has returned in Brilliant Diamond. Is anyone surprised by this? I would say, not really. I'm still waiting for Air Riders to be fully ordered because it says that the status for Air Riders is at processing. And that annoys me just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Because I want for that to be done and dusted and just out the way with. That would be nice. Okay, you gotta stop doing this. Wow. Not saying spoilers for ZA, but I did get the Mega Ring. And with what little is left of my patience and happiness, I just want to kindly say to any fun little peck who spoiled parts of Legend ZA. Oh god. Okay. I'm not reading the rest of that out, Sandslash, but that is understandable. I do also want to say, please do not post spoilers for ZA. Because guess who still has to play it? It's right in here, but I haven't touched it yet. Ugh. Because I wanted to start playing it tomorrow, but now I can't. Because I still have a few things I need to do. But hopefully those few things won't take too long. Fingers crossed. Because again, I didn't expect to be out shopping for as long as what I did today, but unfortunately that's just how it be. It was an entire family thing today with that shop, but that's just the way that it goes sometimes. That's the way it goes. But yeah, I want to just enjoy the game when I get to play it, which is hopefully soon. That being said, thank goodness everyone's been very kind about not posting or spoiling anything, which is good. I've really got to clean this desk. I've really got to clean this desk, but I will freaking... There's so much I still need to do. So when does Charmander join the list of emotes to troll you? Never. Maybe as a Discord exclusive emote. We don't have too many of them. We don't have too many of them. Now watch as someone makes Charmander into a Keck W emote or something. I don't fucking know. I mean, I made a sticker on the server. You freaking what? Oh yeah, Zach Insanity. I forgot about that. Yes. Thanks, Sandslash. Thank you very much. It's not loading for me on my end. My internet may be having a crop tonight. Oh, speaking of Discords, mods, for any mods that are lurking or watching. I did post something else in the Staff General chat for you to take a look at. If you have not done so already. That's how you alter for someone's face? How peckin' dare you? I did suggest something. I will need to check it after stream. After stream. Got the button, that would help. But also, I really need to get off my ass and do some other things as well, but... struggles. Struggle. How have you been doing? What would you like to know? What would you like to know, Sandslash? Mud stuff, have fun with that? Yeah. I'll put it to you this way. As a content creator who has nothing better to do with his life, there's not enough time in the day. There is not enough time in the day to get through everything that I want to do. And I hate that. That is one of the biggest... I think that's one of my biggest little curses. Is that I personally feel... How bad is the delay? I don't feel like I'm dropping frames. Can I get a 1 in chat just really quick? What the frick? It's not bad, it just feels like it's so delayed right now. Sorry, anyways. As a content creator, I feel as if there is just too much. Too much at the moment. I have too much going on. There's not enough time in the day, because I want to be able to play games. I want to be able to socialize and do things without regretting it. I want to be able to have a little bit of free time. But there's just so much to do. In terms of my emotional state in general, personally, I'm doing okay in some areas, doing horrific in others. I'm being vague for reasons, but a lot of the reasons are more personal, as in personal life stuff that I don't want to speak about publicly because that's my personal life. Y'all don't need to worry about that. In terms of overall happiness on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it's about a 5. There's things that could be a lot better, but there's also things that I'm quite happy with. In terms of how I'm feeling with content, in terms of satisfaction on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say about a 4, really. I'm happy, don't get me wrong, but I do know that there is a lot that I need to improve on, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing what everyone has to say in the viewer survey. That, and we're getting deep talk instantly tonight, apparently. I was having thoughts. I've been having thoughts recently in regards to the content that I make, and it's more of trying to continue to build on momentum. And that's a thing that is difficult for myself, in a way. Because I feel as if since that conversation we had on Thursday during the second last Great Korok Hunt stream, things have gone on an upwards trajectory again. But I don't know if that's out of pity or if that's out of just reaping the rewards of hard work over the time period. I would like to think that it is reaping the rewards of hard work over the time period, but there is also a factor of me wondering if me talking about wanting to get opportunities but not wanting to step on people's toes or feel as if I'm using people has sort of led to people thinking or led to people supporting me out of pity. That's definitely the wrong mindset to have, but it's just something that's always at the back of your mind, especially when you have a feeling of imposter syndrome a lot, you know? You're overthinking it? I'm overthinking again? I definitely need to be told that I'm overthinking again. But, I don't know. It's just the constant back of the head fear. You know? I'm pretty sure every single person has it. Whether you are a content creator or you're an artist or whatever. You've just got that little voice in the back of your head that just goes, are you sure that this is momentum based? Are you sure this is based on the fact that you have been working hard recently? Or is it the fact that a lot of this shinks is out of pity? That's where it gets dangerous. Hi, Richard. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, that's just... It's me overthinking again. But I will say, over the last little bit here, I have felt very blessed with how content has been. But at the same time, I just am like, is it because you're working hard? If you didn't have that feeling, you'd have an ego problem, and nobody likes narcissists, but that doesn't mean that voice is right. I personally like to hope that I don't have an ego. Because if I do, I would like to be slapped the fuck out. Okay, let me also be real. I like to think, personally and selfishly, that I am one of the hardest workers on this platform. And I would like to think that my body of work, especially this year and over the past couple of years, proves that. But at the same time, I don't want to inflate the ego side of things, you know? I have made jokes. I do make jokes when I'm out with other content creators. It's not meant to be taken seriously, and thankfully people don't take it seriously. But there is sometimes a bit where I joke, I'm the biggest name here and you guys insult me like this? Unacceptable. And then I immediately go, I'm just joking, just chill, don't worry. It's not true. Especially when I'm hanging around people that have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, but that's fine. Oh my goodness. But the other thing is that it's always a give and take when it comes to my communication, and I enjoy that. You suck! You are so bad! I thought you were shiny, you piece of shinks! Why do you do this to me, you little freaking lizard? Six, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. I'd say last year gave you slight trauma or failure by a combination of things that make you overthink a lot in a lot of occasions. You have been getting nothing but good things because of your progress and hard work. Look at me, I make egotistical jokes. Egotistical jokes every time I make a good joke. I think, unfortunately, I as much as I wish I didn't go through the bullshinks that was last year, I think it sort of has helped me basically level out a bit, if that makes sense. And that sucks to say. I want to emphasize this. That freaking sucks to say. You're not going to find out the full information. People who know, but I wish it wasn't the case. Oh, there's a part of me that just wishes it wasn't the case, but again, maybe you just gotta go through... You gotta get through the chicken to find chicken salad, you know? I don't know. Imagine Charmander emote doing the Simpsons Nelson pointed. Okay, that's actually very good though. That's so... I want to see that. I want to see that so badly now. That's hilarious. Just... Oh, that's actually tickled me, Jetball. I need to see that now. That's hilarious. Someone get the artists on the phone. That needs to be done. Oh my goodness, that is funny as frick. That's freaking funny. I love that. What? Imagine a Charmander emote doing the Simpsons Nelson. Hey, JDB. Hope you're doing well, dude. And I hope your financials are being financially stable because you have been way too generous recently. Please tell me that you're being financially stable, JDB, because you have been way too picking generous recently. That is for sure. I am good, don't worry. You better be. You better be. Or I'll be mad. And you won't like me when I'm mad. I mean, you probably do, but that's not the point. It's okay. It's fine. I didn't mean to do that. More luck for the luck mines. Ah. The luck mines. Will they be lucky today? Who knows? We've tanked through that first box, by the way, chat. And we're not even 40 minutes in yet. We're not even 35 minutes in yet. We've just gone... Off we go. Can you give me an egg, please? I just woke up. No worries. You will give me an egg. Thank you. To put a lid on what you said, you can be a good person, but you have to state your ground rules. Otherwise, you are not being a good person. You are being an exploitable resource. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna send that to someone. Sorry, I'm gonna send that to someone. I'm just gonna quickly... Sorry, I'm derailing the stream really quick because I need to send that to someone. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, Sansless's message reminded me of something and I just had to quickly type out the message then because it was vitally important. Especially as it's a message towards someone that I really care about. So... there you go. Being good doesn't mean being nice to everyone. That is also true. I try to be as nice as I can be to some people. Well, to everyone, not just some people, but to everyone. But there has been people that sort of take advantage of that or kind of don't necessarily see that I'm trying to be nice or think that I just want something from them when in reality I don't. The reality is that I just want to... You want to be nice to everyone. You don't want to hurt anyone or any bullshings like that. I try to do what I perceive as good, and sometimes I overstep boundaries and I hurt people. That's just a fact of life, and it sucks, but you won't be able to learn sometimes without making a massive breakup in your life. Trust me, there's a lot of things in my life that I regret. A huge amount of things in my life that I regret. I really wish that I didn't make a few people uncomfortable or other facets of things like that. But that's life, and you've got to, unfortunately, take those lessons and learn to not only accept them, but also move on from them. As much as difficult as it is to move on from things that are really, really painful. Trust me. I know. Zach was a freaking idiot, but that's just how Zach is. I know, no self-deprecation, but at the same time... Insert that image of the dog in front of the whiteboard. If you cringe at something you did in the past, it means you're growing as a person, or something to that effect. But either way, I don't know. Being social sucks. I was out shopping for a large majority of the day, and my social battery's dead, and now I'm just chatting, and I'm just still dead. It's all dead. Have existential thoughts like a winner. Except no, nobody wins with the existential thoughts. It's all sad. It's all sad and bad. That's just how it be. Moving on from this conversation. 1,181 eggs. 1,181 non-shiny Charmander. Respectfully, help. Where is my shiny? What did I do? What did I do? Where did I go wrong? Was it choosing to shiny hunt Charmander? Is that where I went wrong? Was it the fact that I chose BDSP? Probably, but... You know, I'm a sucker for pain. That one song. But also, I just sort of like the journey. As painful as the journey can be sometimes, it's just sometimes really fun to take these long journeys and hopefully expect, well, hopefully, at the end of said journey, you get rewarded. And the journey is a bit like the road that we take here. There is a few areas that are flat that you don't have worries. There's bits where you fall down, and then there's bits where you do get back up. That's the road sometimes. That's the adventure. Whoops. Jetbot, why have you got a Masay sip? Why have I been pinged? What's going on here? I found... Shut the... I hate you. I hate you. Jetbolt, I hate you. Jetbolt? Jetbolt, I hate you. Jetbolt sent me a DM that says, I found a shiny for you, and then sent me the Zachman 103 Fine emote, which is a shiny Dialga and fire. Jetbolt. Jetbolt. What did I do to you? I need to go through my copy of Let's Go Pikachu. Same. Except no, I've got both technically, but I need to I need to get through Let's Go Eevee at some point as well. That would be nice. It's Cinder. Well, you asked for a shiny. That is true. It's Cinder Bimbler. Hello, Cinder. Hope you're doing well. What the frick? What did you just say? What the hell is that? What in the hell is that? Is the name of a boss from Mario Galaxy 2? I've never played Mario Galaxy 2. So of course I wasn't gonna get the reference. I'm an onion, for peck's sake. What do you expect from me? You're right, I haven't played Mario Galaxy 2 yet. I will get to soon enough. Once Mario Galaxy 1+2 comes in, which I'm hoping is sometime this week. Also, Luigi's Mansion comes at some point this time. Luigi's Mansion 3 comes at some point this week. Let me just check my Amazon. And I know that Amazon is seen as a bad company, but at the same time... Oh, that's arriving next week. That's a next week. Okay, goodbye. Oh, we'll say that next week. And then hopefully at some point later, hopefully some point this week, I will get Air Riders as well, because Throne should hopefully have that ordered for me soon, and hopefully it comes around soon. Would be nice. Because as I said on my... Yep. On the schedule for the week, there will either be Mario Kart or there will be Air Riders. And I am hoping that it will be Air Riders. But why isn't it at 1:30, Zach? Cause I don't know. Unfortunately, in this era, it's hard to avoid bad companies. The owners have their hands on many sectors. That is true. That is very, very true. Excuse me. There we go. I think it's also just the way life is at the moment. It's dreadful in a lot of areas, but if we continue to work hard and continue to be kind, then good things will eventually come our way. I'm a firm believer of that. That is for sure. I need a reminder to update my art thing because I forgot to add in the 26th happy birthday thing. So if someone could remind me to do that after stream, that would be fantastic. Preferably in the mods. Mod check. Smile. I'll get to see Zachman play Kirby live. Mayhaps. That's if the game comes on the time that I want it to. Which, fingers crossed, it does. By the way, my throat's a little bit yucky right now, so that's fun. Wait, is it because of the yelling yesterday? I'm sorry, Cinder. I'm sorry, Cinder. Well, it wasn't yelling, it was just more talk. Yeah. The talking, but also considering we had, it wasn't yesterday, it was the other day. I don't know. I'm going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's not right. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Let's have a look at this. Da 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 da. What? No, it genuinely feels like I might be getting sick. Oh god. I am so sorry. Alright game, next egg is shiny. Let Zach have his yellow salamander, please. Nico, if you're right. If you're right, I'll put $10 towards something on Ilea's throne. If this next egg is shiny, I will put $10 towards something on Ilea's throne. 10 Australian for clarification. My nose is getting stuffy too. Oh no. Everyone's getting sick. Everyone's getting sick. Then again, it is getting close to winter up there, isn't it? Or it is winter now, technically. Or just still slightly coming into winter for you guys in the Northern Hemisphere. So it makes sense, but at the same time, means soup's coming, though. Soup season. Bit of soup. Means a bit of soup for you guys. Because I was called freaking Gobblegut earlier. You'll never guess who it was that called me that. I don't need to take a guess. It was Rainding. Gobblegut's an enemy in Shantae. Smile. I'm joking. It would be pretty funny if there was an enemy in Shantae called Gobblegut, though. Rainding going through the Shantae encyclopedia being like, I don't remember an enemy like this. We get it, Rainding. You like Shantae. No. Oh, it wasn't shiny, Nico. No $10 for Ileata. Early Shantae barely had names for their enemies. Later enemies had compendiums, though. Trum. But yeah, what Nico said, yeah. I would laugh my butt off if in the next game there is an enemy called Gobblegut. That would be hilarious. Don't you even try to deny that that would not be funny. Get down. Bum 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 oh good. Sand slash. Good. Gobblegut is used as an appearance for the Ender Dragon in Minecraft's Super Mario Resource Pack, seen on the Wii U and Switch versions of the game. Gobblegut? I think you're lying to me. I think I'm being lied to. Side note, I really need to plug back in my Wii U. Considering I got frickin' Yoshi Willy World today. Got the Yoshi Willy World. I do like how half the Shantae bestiary is just hot characters, however. Oh, by the way, that reminded me to quickly send Rainding a message on Blue Sky. On Blue Sky, Rainding a message in his. What's the word you're looking for, Zach? Discord. Discord. That's the word I'm looking for. Let me find it really quick, because it is something that I particularly find funny. I've got to go through all of Rainding's reposts. There it is. There he is. And there it is, because I knew he reposted it earlier in the day. There we go. I can get up and load Minecraft on my Switch 2 right now to show you. You said the Wii... Oh! No, he's right. He said Wii U and Switch. Fine. Go ahead. Make my afternoon. Not afternoon here, but you get what I mean. Make my day, JDB. Rainding is now probably sending me a very angry DM. But that is fine. Side note, goddammit, Rainding. Bum, 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 ba-dum. I don't know, that just works. We're already on to our second box of the evening. Almost an hour in. Not bad. Not bad at all. I just realized something. I just realized something about my timers. That is not Hairspell Nightbot, Zach! That is not Hairspell Nightbot. never mind. They are all on. I'm going crazy. I'm going cuckoo crazy, chat. Just a bit. Boing, 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 boing. So what was it that you wanted to be reminded of later by mods? Rain ding. I may have already forgot. Ah. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you to Streamer Brain? Oh, seriously, I've actually forgotten what the hell it was. What the hell did I ask for the mods to remind me about? Streamer Brain, or Stream for short. Hang on a minute. No, what the frick? Hang on. Nope, I thought something in chat would remind me. Can't remember. Oh, God. I love my brain sometimes. Because I'm not sure if this is just my brain or if this is multiple other people's brains, but I like to go from point A to point B. And if I get a little distracted while trying to go from point A to point B, my, it just tumbles because I'm not going to be able to really get stuff done. Which is why I mainly try to get as much done as I can in a short amount of time, because as soon as my brain goes onto something else, it's not going to stick. It's not as bad as people that have not OCD, maybe it's ADHD, where people try to do a billion tasks, a billion things at once, or just go boopity 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 boo. My thing is just boop to boo, you know? Boop boop bitty boop. Why do I keep referencing Betty Boop? I don't know. But you get what I'm trying to say. Not just you. Josh is basically point A to... Ooh, shiny. And then we're at point D. Oh, brilliant. I still feel really bad about him raiding into us during Luigi's Mansion, but that's just me. I do hope one day to work with Josh as well, because Josh is just cool. Oh! Oh, I see. Ah, yeah. I get ya. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I thought that was a Porygon? I thought that was a Porygon. That's a Shy Guy, I think. But I thought that was a Porygon. Don't ask me why, but that's just what my brain saw. Thank you, JDB. Enderman are shy guys on stilt, so stilt guys basically. Got ya, understood. Did I just have an egg and put the egg inside of the egg and put the egg in the shell box of eggs and box? No. Did that make any sense to anyone else? You bet your sweet Biffy it didn't, but that is fine. That's not anybody's fault, I know. But still, I don't know, I feel bad because I wanted to celebrate the fact that Josh gave us a raid and then that bullshings happened. And then I tried to basically say to Josh, hey, I think it would be cool if we could do something in the future. And then I got sandbagged, or basically left on red, which is okay. I get that my time zones suck, but you never know in the future. Like I said earlier, keep building the momentum. That not be a scared little bench, and actually try and reach out to people to collaborate with. Jetbolt somewhere in the back going, shut up, Zach. I wonder if the pack's been updated on the latest update for Switch Bedrock Edition? Who knows? Like how shy guy naming conventions imply once they find a hobby, they're no longer shy. That's true. That's really true. But wouldn't the shy guy that plays tennis be called tennis guy then? No? No one wants to bite on tennis guy? No? Okay. Nobody wants to bite on tennis guy. I'll tennis yoga. Hey. Take me out to dinner first. Jeez. Ow! Something bit me. What the frick? Sounds like it hurt. Just a little bit. Something bit me. What the frick? I understand that I was in grass earlier because I was out the back and almost fell, but that was rude. Which reminds me during the break to take a Zyrtec, especially after that. Ow, that hurt a lot. Ah. And I can't see what it is because it's on the leg. And I'm not checking that out while on stream. Actually, I think I can check it out here. Nothing there. Nothing there, but it's causing me a little bit of discomfort. That's just how it be. Hi, Will. I can't shuffle. There we go. Good to see you, Will. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you, Bodie. Hang on a second. Okay, don't worry. Just go pants off. We can't see below the belt anyways. Nah. I'm gonna be civil. I'm gonna be civil. I'm good, and how are you? I'm a penguin. How dare you bit me, bench? Oh my god, they made the Copper Golem in Mario into the Mario Galaxy NPC that makes you blow up garbage. May I quietly say to you, I hate that. But also, accurate? Question mark? That's code for yes, they still update this decades-old resource pack. This decade-old resource pack. The Nintendo Switch, is almost 10 years old. And the Nintendo Wii is almost 20. I'm 26! Granted, I learned how to do those stars now, but the garbage secret stars were literal trash. Yes. I have not played Mario Galaxy in over a decade. Properly in over a decade. I'm not counting the bit from Switch Up Shuffle. Physical Fiesta, because, let's be real, I don't think that counts. Did you just say that the PlayStation 5 turns 52? You are such a bear. You are a bear. You think you can do this to me, Rainding? Rain confirmed from the future. How's the new Shantae game? They added in male half genies, and secretly the male half genie that Shantae's interested in has blue hair. Wild how that works. A bear is not in my list of transformations. Shantae and I are married in the new game. Dun 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 dun. Something's not right. Something is right. What do you mean finally? Hello? JDB, when he realizes Raining and Shantae are married. Freaking finally. Good. You don't want to be seen as a bear around Jepson. I can hear I can hear Tabby Chew somewhere laughing in their sleep. Next egg is 1,200. I want to cry. I would like to cry, chat. The next egg will be 1,200. I'm in pain. Bears and cacti gets him really excited. Go! Okay. Okay. Cool. Jepson's 3 bears and 3 cacti deep. Noted. Thank God that wasn't the shiny, because that clip would have been horrendous. That clip would have been horrendous. If only it was. Well, it wasn't. But that's just how it's gonna be. Why do I have another ping? Who the ping ping the bada bing the bing? Bing a bing a bing a bing a bing 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 bing. That's a cowgirl. Get out of the cowgirl's backside. You gotta go. It's not even how... Never mind. Don't worry. Nope. Nope. Shiny Pokemon now, please. I want to go to bed. I'm going to bed. You don't just no, after what you just said, you don't say that you go to bed, you stupid little champion boy. Go to jail. Do not pass go, do not collect 200 Monopoly bucks. And you must be the Monopoly guy. Hey, thanks for the free parking. What even are you? What do you talk about? Howdy, traveling trainer. Take it easy, slow and casual. This does not help the joke that I made earlier. I think I need to be sin binned. I'm just gonna keep digging this hole, apparently. Stop talking, Zach! Why? What are you doing? We go for a break here in 3. I gotta go. I gotta go, chat. I gotta go for the break. 'Cause... oh no. Nothing wrong with being a bit degen. I'm talking about wanting to do and but I'm talking about wanting to do-si-do with a cowgirl if you catch my drift. Shut up, Zach, man. That's it. We're done. It's not shiny. It's also 1,203, but you know, you get what I mean. I wanted. Never mind. Just had my game bug. It loaded Mario textures with a Sonic Sky. So I had the Death Egg overlooking a Mario-themed world. Zaddy likes cowgirls. That's not true. You know my typings. I'm not repeating them for you. Cinder? You see, if I don't say anything at all, then I don't have to dig a deeper hole for myself, don't I, SMCL? Yes! Cool. I hate the thought that just popped into my head. I hate the thought that just popped into my head. Ah, frickin', I'm gonna say it. Eraser and, Mavis. Oh my god. My brain. My brain. No, look, okay, no, wait, okay, stop. Okay, stop. What I meant was, you have Eraser and Mavis. Eraser. hate you people. You people suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. You don't. Is that right? That's not right. Hang on. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oops, hang on. There we go. Okay. What I meant was a Reizu in Mavis's clothes. And then you have the, like, streak, or you have, like, the little streak of red with the black hair. I'm dead. I'm going for a break. When we return, I'm dying. You're making an OC at this point? Shut. Shut up. I'm going for... Why am I next to this cowgirl? Get away from her. I'm going for a break. When we return, I will be thrown into a dumpster. Zach, is that your dream girl? No. Well... Considering the type of people that I like... I had to go for the obvious joke. I had to go for the obvious joke. Okay. What didn't help is what that GIF was actually called. Because when I went to search it up, the title for it, and I kid you not, was Buzz Lightyear gets a Starlight boner for Jessie. Why am I here? Anything else? Anything else you want to have a go at me about, chat? Anything else? Anything else, chat? Mamma mia. Fruits. Which kind do you like? I like grapes. Grapes are my favorite type of fruit. Yes. I like grapes. Also strawberries. I'm a big fan of the strawberries. You know that the meme about how people get given grapes by someone feeding them to them? How do you think I got so fat? Yes. What about lemons? They have fruit? I don't know about lemons. I know that Zach still needs to eat one, though. Get on that, you stupid bench. Ow. Ow. Okay, fine. That's how it is. That's how it is. All right. Even the Yesem Seal's getting in on the action tonight. Fruits don't make you fat. If you have enough of them. I mean, there was the old thing about them feeding grapes to people. You sure you wouldn't get fat off having just grape? Then again, if you just eat one meal for the entire... I guess it depends on serving size as well. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. We lost the plot before the break. We lost the plot before the break. I think that's what we're getting at. Then again, did we even have the plot to begin with? And that becomes a different question entirely. Depends on serving size and activity. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah. I got hit. Can we please get this shiny? I'm getting really sad. I was gonna say something else then, but then I realized that it would have been really out of context, considering this stream at the moment has been going... yeah. People watch this, Shinx? Why? Becomes the question. I don't know why I keep pressing the B button. All I have to do is just have my hand away from that button, then I will be fine. But also, it's fun to just do the Tears of the Kingdom. Not Tears of the Kingdom, Wind Waker. Were you just rapidly pressing the B button, or was it the A button? And no, you can choose what button it is in that game to just make the wave go fast. I should really go back and finish Wind Waker. There's also the one on GameCube, which I haven't started yet, but at the same time, I have Wind Waker HD. So that's just how it is. Some people enjoy a chaotic stream. I mean, true, but at the same time, I don't know. I just don't want to... I don't want to feel as if I'm digging myself into more of a hole, you know? That's probably just me overthinking again. Especially as we have overstepped the personal boundary of mine. In regards to talking about types, you know? Because then it eventually leads down the slippery slope of DW. Don't worry. We'll ignore that for now. We'll just continue on doing what we're doing. I have a Charmander plushie somewhere. I should punch it. Just... oh my god. I should find that Charmander plushie and just give it a nice old frickin' bap. So much sugar in it that it is often served as a milkshake because of how sugary the fruit is. I did not know that. That's kind of cool. But also, that would be a really... That would be a one-way trip to Heart Failure City. Apparently that's a specific city. No, I will not elaborate. Jetty, no. You've already done too much damage. You peck off. Leave it alone, Jetty. Charmander, I would like for this pain to end, please. Charmander, please. Charmander, we're approaching double odds. This is getting ridiculous. Please. I'm having the 5 stages of grief all in once. It's been that sort of stream. I just want it done. Oh! Rain Ding, I remembered what it was! Rain Ding, I remembered what it was that I have to be reminded of. I need to update my art section. My art slideshow. Because I haven't included the one that Mel made for my 26th. For my 26th birthday. I got there in the end. I remember. So, Rainding or Sandslash, write that in the mod chat, please. Or Cinder, if you're still around. Then again, Cinder's probably gone to peck off and play frickin' Sonic or something. What am I doing? Six, 12, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. 1,212. Thank you. Thank you, Sandslash. Update Bart. I'll get my bots updated, it's fine. Oh, my stomach. Oh yeah, while we're here, hold on, let me have a quick cheeky gander. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look here. Everyone on my freaking friends list is playing Pokemon Legends EA. I'm sad. Slowly going insane is like if Shiny Charmander continues, yes. Sand Slash. Sand Slash. Yeah, I saw what you did. I saw what you did. I was turning off the game, I swear. I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt. Big time. Is there a thingy that's available for thingy? There is a thingy that's available for thingy. Excellent. Let me go and grab that real quick. We've got the thingy that's available for thingy, and there we go. Hey, ho, what you gonna do? That's not how it goes. Hey ho, here we go. Get a little too high and a little too low. Bum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum. That's it. That's everything. That's your song, chat. That's your song. My leg. My leg. Oh, you idiot. You fool. There we go. You're the oddball doing Mario Kart 8? Wow. Do I even have you on my friends list yet, Bot? That would be shocking if I didn't. Yeah? Oh, thank God. I was about to crash out. I was about to complain. I was about to do a laughing boy. Oh. I'm joking. Well, no. Sorry. I don't have Jetball added on Switch, but I do on Fortnite. What a wild sentence. What a wild sentence. Oh my goodness me. Can you add him as a friend by searching via game? Or am I going crazy? I helped the guy do some quests a few months ago and also got gifted an emote from him. Nice. Jetbolt, nice. Jetbolt friendly. Zach, are you keeping up, you absolute clown show? You're at 1,217. 18, 19, 20, 21, 20... Hang on a freaking minute. No, you're not. $16, $17, $18, $19, $20. I'm a goose. I might be a goose, chat. All I am is goose. We still haven't gotten this shiny though. This is sad. I'm in a lot of pain. But it's fine. This is just how it's got to be at the moment. 1,215 encounters via Masuda method in BDSP. Brutal. You can add people from if you've played with them, but I think at this point I've played Mario Kart World, so I can't find him that way. That's a good point. Maybe Jetbot will add you as a friend on Switch, who knows. But either way. You kids have fun. I will not be having fun with this, that is for sure. This Charmander's got to shine. Or the Smoochum of Lake Acuity will come and find them. It's true. We still got 34 to do tonight. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you found a Foompi. Oh my god, I found a Vampy. Vampy. I found a Vampy. Vampy. God, I found a Vampy. Sorry. Can you shine? Can you do the thing that do the thing and do of things do, please? What the frick are you doing, you thingy do? Bingadoo swingadoo. Hooba 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 shmoo. Side note, I don't know why I still have Makago in my... as the leader of my party, considering that... Flame Body doesn't work outside of Barrel? Battle. Why am I thinking about barrels? Donkey Kong Country 2 isn't until Friday this week. I don't need to think about barrels until then. Somewhere Rainding is going, oh, banana. Even though that isn't Donkey Kong Country 2. Side note, when the hell are we going to see a Nintendo Classics update for this month? Because we haven't had one yet. When are we gonna see the update for Nintendo Classics? Soon, TM? Hopefully soon? Hopefully. I better wake up tomorrow and it be a drop of at least one game. Because if it's a drop of 4, I'm gonna be sad. I hope it's a game. Yo. Same, though? I hope it's a game too, JDB. Any hopes for certain games? I mean, we were just talking about Donkey Kong, so why not see Donkey Kong 64 or maybe Diddy Kong Racing? Admittedly, though, a guilty pleasure game that I would like to see added is Rocket Robot on Wheels for the N64. That would be funny as frick. Mainly because I remember the P-Call Let's Play, or the Patty Let's Play of it. And I just wanted to play that game, because I reckon that would be amazing. I really don't know what else they could potentially add. My thing is that I don't want it to be a GameCube game. Not at least until next month. I think this month it should be like an N64 or a NES. Maybe even a SNES. Who knows? No, Game Boy Advance. No, we just had Game Boy Advance. Peck it. I kind of like one of the old Smash games. I mean, Smash 64 could be a possibility. We did see... It did technically get leaked by Nintendo themselves. But there you go. Plot twist, they add a single game and it's Ocarina of Time Master Quest. Wouldn't shock me, actually. Would not shock me if they did add Ocarina of Time Master Quest to the GameCube NSO. Would give me a reason to play Ocarina of Time again. Even though I already fulfilled that itch earlier in the year. But also, god damn it, I don't want to play more Zelda at the moment. I'm all Zelda'd out. My Zelda battery is depleted for the year. Zelda don't until next year. I thought that was shiny! Ah! The amount of times that I have been trolled. Oh. I saw the glimmer of hope and then it disappeared from my eyes, man. My eyes, dude. We got 30 to go. How could this happen to me? I seriously thought that that was it. I'm so mad. The fade in from the egg hatch animation is mean. Yeah, it is. It's so mean. I could have done random encounters and had better luck. That's probably not even a lie. I could have done random encounters and probably had better luck. What a shame. This is driving me crazy. You're driving me crazy. I just got to. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum. Crazy. Shmurder-bam-bam-bam-da-da. Jet Bolt and me are Switch friends now. Yippee! Yippee! Congratulations to you, JDB. I'm becoming Switch friends with Jet Bolt. Yeah, these eggs are mean, Nico. They suck. But that's just how it is. I would laugh if the Spiritomb shiny. I guarantee you we'd probably get that before we get the Charmander. I guarantee you we'll probably get the Spiritomb shiny before we get the Charmander shiny. That would be crazy. That'd annoy me greatly, don't get me wrong, but that would be just Zackman's luck. Switch friends means something very different in some circles. You've been hanging around Ileader and Mooch too long, Nico. I knew about those long before them. Just that comment was very good. That was some very good delivery. That was that good soup, as they say. $1,222. This is probably going to go over 2k. That makes me really sad to say out loud. It's going to go over 2k. Please, no. Please don't go over 2k. Please just be done now. That would be nice. One, two, three, four better be a shiny, no funnier number after this. Not for a little bit at least, but we're hoping that we don't get to there at least. But here we go. 1, 2, 2, 4. How do you like your math? 42,069? Hell no. If this goes over 10k, I would rather shoot myself in the head. In Minecraft. In Minecraft. With a bow and arrow in Minecraft. No, wait, what's the, on horseback in Minecraft? Are they opening... I'll try that again. Aren't they adding a way to javelin? Like horseback riding javelin? Am I going insane? That's not the word. Joust. That's the word. Javelin on horseback would be ridiculous, but jousting is what I meant. Unless it's already in Minecraft. There was an awakening there the entire time and I didn't bother picking it up. I am a goose. They're adding a spear into the game. Shout out the time I learnt that there was a, I think it was either a, it was a hyper potion, I think, in Jubilife City through Jiggy. I didn't even know that there was one there, but there you go. They're adding a spear to the game and you can joust with it. Very good. This is taking a little bit for an egg to hatch. Never mind, there's the egg hatching. I feel like I'm just being made fun of at this point in game. This is sad. I'm sad. How did this happen? Well, that boy said no and just pushed me completely to the side. Bit rude. But a bit deserved. From the young couple. Why must game? I'm gonna need to double check if that was actually the end of the row, because I may have picked up again. If that was the case, it was indeed the end of the row. And that was indeed me yawning, but hey, that's just how it be. Maybe we'd do a Game Boy game. Actually, frick it, you know what I'd like to see? Pokemon Pinball and Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire. Give it to me. If we're not getting the old games on NSO, give us the old spin-offs. If we're not going to get Gens 1 to 3 on the NSO, then give us the Pekin spin-offs. Excuse me. I do hope eventually that they do add, like, a DS and a Wii Nintendo Classics. But that's just wishful thinking. Hello, CJ. But also, again, I really wish they would stop drip feeding us like this. But at the same time... Why do I just want to see another Peking game? It would be nice. Not sure how DS would work on Switch. It would have to be handheld only. It would just be interesting to see if they could do it. Just like the Wii U. Oh yeah, true. But also the Wii U had the gamepad as well. I would love to see the Switch get a second screen. That would be great. Great. You could do a single screen setup on Wii U. I thought you could. With detached controls? Yes. Could you imagine if, say, I do have a DS next to me, so let me use that as my example. Could you imagine, say, seeing this, but just have those controls, like, able to be connected? Have this, and this, detach these things apart, you put the Switch make it a bit bigger to have the Switch 2 controls go into there, and then you've got the screen in the middle that I've worked it out. I've figured it out. Wait, but they're also doing a thing with the game, with the Virtual Boy, where you can slot it into the actual thing, but use the controller as well. So what if you slot the top bit of the, or maybe the bottom bit of the Switch into here, your top screen's there, and then your controls are there. They made a Virtual Boy accessory. DS screen accessory isn't past Nintendo at this point. It would smack. It would smack. And considering the location of where the like C thing is, we may be cooking, chat. Have the touchscreen on a pad you can attach Joy-Cons to. Genius. There it is. So easy. And then that way it could... If they could just make the Wii U gamepad, basically, but just make it a little better. I don't know. I feel like a Switch DS could be amazing. Mouse controls as well, true. I think the mouse controls is the thing that definitely will make... It would make it a Switch 2 exclusive though, but it wouldn't put it past me. We're remaking the Wii U, do it. Seriously, the fact that there was a second screen on the Wii U made it so much... was so good. I understand that it's now a hybrid, but at the same time, could you imagine if in the middle here was just another screen? I don't know. Sorry, I'm just going a little crazy. Both screens work at once. But when you detach the Joy-Con, I don't know. Don't mind. Brain. Just remake the Wii U. Peck it. That'll give us Switch DS and just give us a Nintendo Switch on top of another Nintendo Switch. The way that it switches is that you take off the top screen and the bottom screen by pressing like the side release button. Then you technically have two little switches that you can use for multiplayer. Genius. There you go. But if you... Yeah, but that would be a logistical nightmare because of the... Because what if you lose the piece and then that... Yeah, okay. Forget. Remake the Nintendo DS! How did that happen? How did that happen? Nope. Nope. Oh! Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is a cost I can't afford. I can't afford that. Like, I actually cannot afford that. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. So, hold on. To explain what happened, as best I can, I've just put the Switch 2 asleep, right? That shouldn't be on. That shouldn't be on. I went to press down or up or down or one of the controls, and I crashed immediately into a wall. And so my left Joy-Con might have just cocked it live on stream. I can't afford to get a new controller at this point. What the just happened? What happened? It may fix itself if the battery dies. Okay. I'm gonna take people's words for that. Oh my god. Oh! Okay, I've turned Bluetooth off on my PC. I will check my phone. My phone does not have Bluetooth on. What are you connected to then? In the controller settings, you can disconnect and unpair. That is insanity. All right. So I'm currently connected to my Game Boy, my GameCube controller to finish tonight's stream. Chat. What the frick is going on? So, what I'll quickly say is I do have the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller on my phone. And I think that that priority has just increased. Massively. I've pressed the sync button. It's working. What was that? What was that? Having worked in tech, I cannot describe how much I hate Bluetooth's ability to connect to invalid targets and softlock itself until it receives a response from something that it can't provide one. I hate technology. I hate technology. What was that? I hate wireless technology specifically. That was never a problem on the other... That was never a problem on the Switch 1 for me. That was never a problem. What the frick was that? I'm not happy at the moment. I'm very not happy at the moment. Hi, Amber. My left Joy-Con 2 decided to be an absolute bench. I'm not a happy Zach man at the moment. Chat. Can we get some hearts and hugs and just general good vibes in the chat, please? Ooh, I'm not in a good mood. That annoyed me. That annoyed me more than I thought it would. Oh, that was painful. But hey, we did it now. It's done. Not happy. Not happy, Zachman. How long have we got? 1,234. 16 to go tonight. So, chat, anyone got anything to discuss? I guess we'll use this as an AMA section. Feel free to ask me any question that's bubbling in your mind at the moment. Oh my god. What is the meaning of life? The meaning of life is whatever you determine it to be. You make your own decisions in life. You shouldn't be controlled by others. Make your own decisions and make your own happiness, and then you will find what you want in life. Got milk. Had it earlier in the day. So don't currently have milk, but did have milk earlier. Milk good for bones. Allegedly. Unless you're lactose intolerant, in which case please do not drink milk. For the love of God. How do I get a girlfriend? Be yourself. Don't try to be fake or do any ridiculous bullshits like that. But also don't expect someone to find someone. You will more than likely it'll more than likely happen for you when you least expect it. I'm still waiting for that. I'm still waiting for that to happen to me, but that is just me. That is not something you get or gain. GFs aren't earned. That is true. Find yourself and love will find you. As that Ray music video for Where Is My Husband says. Favorite video game soundtrack, regardless if you like the game itself or not. Soundtrack as a whole? I don't know. I haven't really given that much thought. I'll be honest. I think when it comes to video game, for myself in particular, I think more of video game music as a whole. But if we want to be more specific, the only album, the only proper video game album that I have ever bought all the way through is the Diamond and Pearl soundtrack. I kid you not, because I have it on my phone. And I also bought Insane in the Rain Music's Cinovation, which is basically Insane in the Rain's version of the Sinnoh soundtrack anyways. So I guess I'll just say the Generation 4 soundtrack for Pokemon, considering I basically bought it twice. The best dessert. Ooh, what's the best dessert I've ever had? Oh, I know what it is, but I can't remember the name. I want to say I think it's a mint slice or something, because my brother-in-law is from South Africa, and they always make up, like, I'm gonna call it a mint slice for the fact that I can't remember the actual name off the top of my head, unless it is actually mint slice, but it's a very good dessert. I very much enjoy it. And it was my birthday cake, not this previous birthday, but the birthday before that. So for my 25th, I had that as my birthday cake, and it was very good. Zach does like himself some South African desserts, that is for sure. It's okay to just be yourself. Exactly, Rainding. And I really do hope that your 2026 is filled with you just being okay with yourself. Self-love is important, people. That is for damn sure. I still struggle with it. I do. Very much so. But that is mainly just me, one, overthinking a lot of things, and two, trying to rebuild the confidence after a really shaky 2024. And even then, just holding on to things that I really shouldn't be holding on to. But that's just me. I'll get there eventually. And when I do, maybe good things will happen for me. That's not to say that they aren't happening for me now, but just gotta keep on building, keep on being myself, and eventually I'll be very happy with who I am. It's a terrible segue, but do look in artwork. Oh dear God, what the frick have you done? I've been pinged. Fine. I'll be making it an emote if you want it. It'll be a Discord exclusive emote. We will make that a Discord exclusive emote, methinks. I'm not happy. We have 10 to go. But I will quickly need to duck away for a second. Ah. Why me? No, it's okay. No, you're alright, Sandslash, don't you worry. At least the odds of it happening again are pretty low, like the Shiny Charmander. Is it weird that I feel embarrassed about the fact that the Joy-Con did that? Do I dare ask what happened? My left Joy-Con decided to go for an adventure? And desynced from my Switch 2? And caused a bit of an issue. Which wasn't fun. Ugh. Yeah, not just desync, it really didn't want to turn off. Yeah, that's true. We were able to turn it off and back on again, but man, that was just not fun. Tech issues are outside of your control, just need to push through and carry on. I know, but it's just something that makes my brain just do that overthinking thing again of like, oh god, things are broken, things aren't gonna work, things are not happening, oh no, what if people leave, what if people find it boring, ah! That, basically. Content creation is fun some days. But you know what? That's okay. It's okay. Thank you for sticking around even with that weird little technical gremlin. As confused as I am about it happening. But there we go. But again, outside of your control, and we understand more than anyone else. If we think otherwise, they are bench. And if some think otherwise, they are a bench. I see. It's all good. Just confused and worried, you know. I wanna put on a good show for peeps. And I know that this doesn't necessarily get a lot of people watching anyways, but I still want to make sure that the people that are watching are enjoying, you know? You're fine. I watched someone sit through tech issues for 6 hours trying to get a simple task to work. Everyone learned a lot that day. Oh boy. Ah! Plus, take this as a, it happened to you, it can happen to anyone else here. I'm of the mindset that tech issues are the content sometimes. I mean, we did make it the content for a little bit there. I went, look, Mum, no hands. And then I wanted to fix it as quickly as possible. But also I was worried that it was permanently broken, because if it was, I don't have the money to change to really fix that. And oh god. Either way, we're good. Yawn included. It just makes me glad I brought my new PC without Bluetooth. Fair enough. But you also bought your new PC without a Wi-Fi card. So, in a way, question mark? Sucks it doesn't have Wi-Fi, but that's the least of my problems, yeah. At least you're honest. The Bluetooth on my PC doesn't frickin' work anyways. Half the time, I just don't bother with it. I also just recently had my pair of Bluetooth earbuds die. So I've not been having the best with Bluetooth recently, but it is what it is. Wi-Fi cards are pretty cheap. Get them separate for better spreads. Spreads? Seeds. Speeds, not seeds. Or spreads. I'm thinking of buttered toast. Not buttered toast, buttered bread for whatever reason, because seeds and spread. No? Okay, sorry. Or easier fixing if it breaks. That's a good point. No Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. I at least hope you have a graphics card and aren't using the display ports on the motherboard. Oh my gosh. Some motherboards allow for pass-through now. Get that it was a rookie mistake, but let me remind you, I ain't American. I don't get paid in dollars. That is true. It was also, just super expensive anyways for you to get the piece, the pre-built anyhow. Especially considering a lot of the parts don't actually go to Honduras anyways. So the fact that you even have that PC at all is a pecking miracle. So we shouldn't complain, but at the same time, I think for a lot of us it's a bit of a Paper Mario question sound when that happens. I have to pay and wait the triple for a singular part. I remember you talking about that on your return stream. That was ridiculous how bad the pricing was. I am so sorry, Sandslash. I really am. Excuse me. I saved for almost 2 years to get my full PC, and I got lucky on the GPU at 50% off. Holy shinks. It's a miracle that I found the guy that builds PCs here, and at a cheaper price than the usual in the USA. Than the usual in the USA. Give me my shine! We're 4 away from ending what has been a really weird stream. But you know what? Stop calling the ball capsules. It's okay. It's been fun. I won't lie. I've had fun tonight. And I'm certainly a lot more alert and awake now than what I was at the start of stream, considering I have had a big day. But I still have a bit to do. And that's a-okay. I had to build mine myself, 80 hours in PC Builder and proper tutorials online later, it was done. 80 hours in PC Builder and proper Oh my god. Oh my god. Remind me to never build my own PC, because that just seems too much of a hassle. PC Builder Sim was fun and lost track of time. Plus, I did ask around here for a Bluetooth adapter, excuse me. No shop had that, so the best thing for me right now, get an Xbox controller for PC gaming. PC builds are the equivalent to adult Legos with how easy they make it these days. Cheaper than Lego too. I'm just gonna squint at that one. Get a dongle, usually comes in USB stick form, it's simpler. True. Good old dongle. Two to go. You love trolling me right now. You love trolling me. And in case anyone asks, no to the Steam dedicated controller. They don't even sell Steam Decks here. Gosh. Sandslash, do they even have freaking food? Do you have food over there? I don't mean for that to be as abrasive of a comment as what that is, but seriously, what the frick do they have over there? Put it this way, if you give me $1, I get to buy a small drink and chips. Oh my god. I have 3 dongles in my PC for my USB drives, keyboard, mouse, and controller. Nice. Oh, 1 to go tonight. 1 to go. Whoops. Then I will save, check the Spiritomb, and then I'm going straight to bed, because, no, I have to upload the short. And if you give me $5, congrats, that's my meal for the day? Oh my god. Wait a second. Did the daycare glitch? Isn't the daycare meant to have lights on right now? No? Okay. Meanwhile, in the US, a quarter pounder at McDonald's is $6.50. It turned to morning? It's 11:03 here. Ah! It's 11:03 at night. The Pokemon Center is on. Shink's Horned, man. Even the milk bar has the bar of milk open. The light's on. New Zachman OOC quote is live. Oh no. Oh, I see. Final mon of the night. I'm so tired. Chat, we're gonna go double odds. We're gonna go double odds. And that's gonna hurt me. That's gonna hurt me big time. Well, the positive is that I get to go down here and I get to save and then check the Spiritomb hole. Chi, if you're watching back the VOD, look away now. It is not shiny. And now we gotta hope and pray that we don't have a crash. I also probably should have double checked that I saved before that, so I probably just lost every Pokemon that I had. Why is she afraid of Spiritomb? It affects her because of the movements that Spiritomb does. It makes her a bit motion sick. Okay, yeah, so we're on to box 15 now. What a shame. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your stream for this evening. Thank you all for watching. No shiny again tonight. Hopefully soon. Please and thank you. Thanks for watching tonight, chat. Greatly appreciate you all. Let me just give you a quick reminder of the schedule for the rest of the week. Why did I say quick reminder? An actual reminder of the schedule of the week. Tomorrow is Tuesday, no stream. Wednesday, no stream. Thursday, Luigi's Mansion. Friday, Donkey Kong Country 2 with Mushroomer. Saturday, day off. Sunday rounds off the week with either Mario Kart World or Kirby Air Riders. Fingers crossed that it is actually Kirby. All of them are regular time this week. Check out the socials, my Discord, YouTube, Stream Archives YouTube, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Hopefully, tomorrow will be better for myself. But the next time you see me will be on Thursday for Luigi's Mansion. I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Cheers, everybody.